What was I saying? Well, welcome to a new UPbuild garage video on our classic Jaguar XJ6. So this is our Barn Find Jag episode 5, and in this one we want to work really hard to try and get the thing on the road. So we've got a nasty rattle we mentioned in the last episode on the engine, which we're going to start with. So we'll show you the sound it's making, and then we're going to get the fixing that in this episode and a few other bits as well.
Yeah, well I think that's plenty to get on with. Let's crack on.
Brilliant. We've taken the belt off the alternator and water pump, and it's the water pump making the noise. So you can see it sounds lovely. No rattling. So we need a new water pump. Anyway, we'll knock it off because we've got the water pump disconnected. There we go. I don't know whether this is in the middle of a video or this is the beginning of a video or where we are, but we're getting typical British weather. So we've got the gazebo up and we're about to take the bonnet off and strip it apart and put the new water pump on. So we've got our new water pump, which weighs an absolute ton. So we'll get that fitted. I think at this point you'll know what the noise is. We found out it's that, which we're extremely happy to find out. Very happy it's the water pump.
I hope so anyway.
Well, we know it is. We know it's the water pump. But we're happy to know it's a water pump.
Yeah, we do.
Some suspension bits which we're going to put on the wobbly suspension tops, which we'll show you. And we've got some very rare parts to get a hold of, is what it seems. We'll open them and show you them in a second. It's the spacers for the SU carbs to go onto the airbox, which you saw us paint up. It's still just in the corner over there, just being painted up. Anyway, there we go. Just a little bit of an update of what we're doing. You stick us on the tripod now and then you can watch us do all that. Crack on.
Crack on, we'll say. Crack on.
Good, isn't it? Right, so we're all stripped down. Got the pipes off that we need off, that slam panel off, and then lift the radiator up now and expose all of what we need to expose the water pump.
You got it now? That's it. The leak was in that corner when the bit of rusty water coming out of it. We'll flush that again before we put it back in, you know.
Yeah.
Stick the hose in, let it run. We'll clean all this down on it.
Bring it off the tripod for a second and show you what we're looking at. Right, here we go. So, we'll get our fan off first, and then you can get the water pump in the back. So get the water pump out and get the fan off. I think it just unbolted and it should just pull off the bearing. Certainly makes it a lot easier to get into things when you strip the front down. It only takes, it must be only on 20 minutes, half an hour or something. Rusty bolts and all that, you know. Right then, so I just brought you in a bit closer. So we're trying to knock the fan off the water pump nose, which I'll show you the new water pump. You can see the kind of almost a bit of a copper look. That's it just sliding off there now, so we're just going to give it another couple of taps and it'll come off. Right, she's about off anyway. Oh, there we go. It's off. Let's clean that up a bit. Should be alright. Took it off the water pump. So I'll get the fan down. Right. Now it gets us into a water pump. undo them few bolts and then put that new one on. Fantastic, that was on there tight. So we'll strip down, put the water pump off, I'll show you that in a second. It's on the bench in the house, not much to see really, but kind of see it's a mess in here, so we're going to clean everything up, clean the damp up so you can see the timing marks, because it's all a bit rusty, so we can get into it here. My dad's just got to get the jet spray and then also the degreaser. I'll give it a good blast down. I'll bring you in a bit closer so you can see what it's like. Not a great deal to look at. You can see the water pump off. I see the housing, sorry, the damper needs a good clean. We'll give it because you can't see the marks around. I think they're about here somewhere, but I'll clean it off, make it a bit cleaner for see timing marks. Once you've got the mark here on the block, time it up. Might as well do that while we've got it all stripped down. Makes sense. Give the thing a good clean up. Yeah, not that bad a job really, just obviously you're working with 45-year-old rusty bolts and yeah, the water pump, so can't really see much wrong with it, but my dad's saying it'll be the inside of the pump, the bearings inside that they'll be where the noise is coming from. But kind of set it up there, you can see there's not much. Just spin it. You can get a bit of a tiny bit of play in it there, but nothing sort of obvious. But, anyway, I mean, there's nothing else we can sort of eliminate or take off to get rid of that noise. We took the belt off, which runs that, and the power steering, and that's where the noise came from, and nothing from the power steering, but that's the only place where I can imagine the noise is coming from, the rattly noise. Anyway, we'll get it on, get it all back together and see where we're at with it. Let's get this cleaned down.
with the chassis with it, on the bottom, in the bottom. Yeah, right around inside.
Look at that, man. A brand new engine again.
Yeah.
A brand new engine again.
That's sound up, man. See how it's cleaned the, what's down here?
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
the all
yeah,
that
yeah.
with it down there and this
Yeah,
and all,
yeah,
all
yeah.
in here, around here, up in there.
I'll give it another go over.
Ah, you'd see them along here, on top of here, and down this lot, down in there. Around where the oil thing is, you can get down there, the RLM plates. Even after we've done all this,
Yeah,
put together,
later on, aye.
we'll be handy when do all this when
When we've got this open.
I won't got open along the bottom of here.
No. Right then, there we go. So I had a quick clean round with the degreaser. Cleaned the time marks off as you saw. Get ready, we're going to put the water pump on now. I'll just show you quickly round how it's looking. It's looking a lot better. I'm not going to torch off. Yeah, it's looking a lot cleaner. Not sure what those marks mean. 1, 3, 3, 4. As you can see on there, we've got our nice clean, clear timing marks. There we go. Fantastic. Right. I'll show you the water pump as well, the new one going on. Let's get me dad to take the camera there and then. Dad, I'll just get you to take the here for a second. How that's
That's tight.
Just going to show you. Take that camera down for us, will you? I'm just going to show you the water pump now. That's for you.
Right.
Take my old dirty gloves off. Not that it matters, like. Don't want to get the new water pump dirty.
Not likely.
Gasket, new gasket for the new water pump. Here's my old one. And here's my new one. Well, definitely feels a bit more solid than the old one, but it won't make a rattly noise, hopefully. Is that nice and clear there, is it?
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, so we'll get that one. Yeah, that way. Let's get it on the car. Lovely. That's alright.
Okay, knock this off.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Is it off, is it?
No.
Right, I'll just a paste. I'm going to use some
I went and took it off, I didn't alter that ever.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, you just so I'm going to use some Hylamar for putting the gasket on. It's like you'll see it's like it doesn't set, the paste doesn't set. I know a lot of people like using it because there's no damage to the inside of the engine if anything gets inside the engine. And so it stays, it never sets. Anyway, there we go, so we'll get some of that on, that's what we're using. Hylamar. So let's crack on, let's get it fitted. That one was. Is that the right one?
Yeah, that's the right one according to this. It's right, I think.
Another update. So we've got ourselves all buttoned up, all the pipes are all back on, alternator belt's back on, power steering, and obviously the water pump's all nicely on and tightened up. And it's all nicely cleaned up in here now, so very happy with how it all cleaned up. Also spend more time with that later, but you can kind of see there now a nice new water pump. Hopefully that's the end of our problems. I'd like to think.
We shall find out.
We'll get the radiator back in, get the fan on, we'll put the fan back on now. Fan back, go back on, and then we'll stick the radiator on, get it all set up. There we go, just sitting purring like a kitten. We've just getting it back again and just started. Didn't bother filming all the time to start it because it doesn't start very well at the moment. We haven't got all the heater box, the intake box set up yet, or them parts I showed you earlier. We need to get all them fitted up, the little spaces in the air box. And it hasn't even got a choke on it, so it takes a while to start it. But it's sitting ticking over there now. It's been running for about 10 minutes. So I'll show you the temperature gauge just starting to come up towards it. So just so sitting ticking over about 700 revs, maybe slightly too slow, wants to be a bit higher. We're not sure about the oil pressure because it doesn't seem to be set up properly. Obviously that's not good, but it doesn't appear to be set up properly, whatever the wiring is on it. One of the wires sent the pressure gauge right up, and the other one that's next to it sits it where it is, so we'll have to figure that out. We're confident we've got oil pressure. Yes, so water pump. That's what we need to get. No batteries on it. Let it open a bit and give it a little couple of revs to show that no noise is going. Get it warmed up and then we'll give it a little bit of a tickle and you'll get to hear it. That's fantastic.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Fantastic, eh?
Fantastic. I'll clean my hands now.
Yeah. Need to get the bonnet back on. Anyway, there we go. Back in. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Right then, so we've taken the expansion tank off because it was leaking. We tried to do a quick temporary DIY bodge fix. So we're going to take that off, weld it up, clean the tank up and get it back on the car.
Chocolate.
A bit different from chocolate, like.
definitely better now.
Yeah, that'd be alright, won't it? Joggles down there. There they are. I think this does a bit better job with the flat surfaces. I haven't already said, it's just a temporary measure until we get ourselves a new header tank, but just cutting a flat piece of steel just to cover up some of the holes that are in here, so we can get a nice weld along that corner there where it'll be a bit thicker and that edge looks not too bad. So I'm just going to shape this piece on the bottom just so it sits down a bit tighter. Dad's on cleaning the airbox. That's going to look lovely. And then
Is the compressor plugged in?
I've Q rusted. I've Q rusted this one. I'm going to stick the little plate on the bottom now. We've made just temporarily fix it up. Get ourselves a new expansion tank. Yeah, right. Let's crack on with that.
You see, where the new ones is on, you see. The new ones have gone on.
That's our new fuel filters on, as you've just seen there. They're filled up lovely. You've seen the old ones, they're a bit full of dirt, so we're going to fit the airbox on now, which should hopefully help us with the starting this use or a little bit. And we're all laid out here with all our bits that we needed. We've got obviously our spacers, our carb spacers, gaskets, the air cleaner box, and nuts and bolts, a new air filter, and a new gasket or new seal, rubber seal for around the inside of the air cleaner. There we go, so let's get them fitted up and give it a try. Oh dear me.
Now what it is.
That's a job on it. He's fire away. What you got there?
Well, the bar's open now, so we're going to have a little drink here now.
I think so.
That's. I think we've worked hard for it.
Oh yeah, we'll have a pack of
We've got another tool here for tightening up the timing chain. So I'll just show you what that is.
Because we didn't get to it in this episode, and I know obviously we said we were going to get to it, but we didn't. So
we didn't quite get to it, but
we'll definitely be to it in the next one.
We've got the tool here. That's the tool for tightening it up. So we'll get to that and show you that next time.
There's a better tool there.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
We've got the right tool in my hand now.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously we're looking forward to taking the cam covers off and inspecting top off the engine and checking, because I think obviously a lot of you have said the chain is obviously rattling, so we're tightening that up and get that tension, which is going to help a lot. Obviously changing that water pump is obviously solving a lot of sound, so it'll sound lovely once we get the timing chain tightened.
I think so. We'll get the timing chain tightened up, it'll be a different sound altogether.
Absolutely. And if everything goes well, which we're absolutely determined, we're going to have it out on the road in the next episode. So that's what's coming up in the next one. We're going to have on the road with the first drive in the next episode, which is very exciting.
That's going to be brilliant.
We can't wait for that. Yeah, so get the time chain. A couple of other little bits and pieces which we want to do. We've already done the front brakes. We didn't show you that because I suppose it's a bit boring. I mean, if you want to see them, we can let us know. But the front brakes, we did them. We've done them, getting them ready. So, and obviously having all the bits done, as you've just seen in this episode, gets it kind of ready for the road. There's a few little odds and ends which we know. We've still got this problem where we're saying it's overheating or pressurising, so I think what we're going to do is when we get it on the road, hopefully it'll keep it cooler on the road, and we'll see how that works. Obviously we're not going to keep going with it if it gets too hot, but I think probably when it's on the road it's got the air blowing through it and what have you. I think we'll find
it might clear it out a bit anyway. We'll have it on the road and give it a bit boost on the road.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's the thing, like, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So anyway, in the next episode, which we're very excited about, getting it on the road for the first time and sharing that with you, so that's going to be the next episode. We're determined to have it on the road in the next one. Hopefully. But anyway, the comments, fantastic. Thank you for all your comments on the previous one. Obviously, really appreciate them and all the ideas. And we're going to ply board the driveway for for the jack.
Yeah, we've got something else coming. But you in the last comments you were on about the jacks and things like that. But we have something coming to take place of all that.
Yes, it's been ordered. It's on its way.
So you'll get to see that probably the next time as well.
That'll help us out a lot.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. But yeah, keep the comments coming. Really enjoy the comments, and really appreciate it as well. Thank you very much for all our new patrons. Also, we're really grateful for your support on Patreon. It's a fantastic thing. It really helps us out a lot.
Yeah,
but keep anybody who hasn't taken a look, have a look on the Patreon account. You'll see there's a few extra sort of like behind the scenes and bits of episodes which we keep updating you on that for a couple of quid. You can see those and also see the videos early, which is quite good.
Yeah.
But Patreon's really good. Anyway,
yep.
I think that's probably going to be it for this one. We're going to enjoy a bit of beer, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But keep the thumb button going.
Yes.
That's brilliant. That.
Press that thumbs up.
On the left hand side, down in the bottom corner, thumbs up.
Press that button.
Press that button there.
Absolutely. And don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. Obviously, appreciate your subscription. Yeah. Everyone's subscribing. A lot of people subscribing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this one.
We're going to enjoy our beer now.
Take care, everyone.
Take care now.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye now.